Hey everyone, it's Sea Mystic. Today's pick a card will be Who Are My Spirit Guides? Remember, this is a general reading. Now, I believe that we have spirit guides that are with us our whole lives, and I believe that some come and go when we need them. As you can see, we have 5 piles to choose from. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The first pile, your charm was a butterfly. The second pile is a Pegasus. The third pile is a little girl, a child. The fourth pile is a turtle, and the fifth is a key. So if you want to go ahead and pause to take a moment to meditate on the cards, you can. The timestamps will be in the description box below. But I'm going to go ahead and dive in. Hey everyone who chose the first pile with the butterfly. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. This could be a younger spirit. Could be an ancestor or a passed on loved one. Could be a male, doesn't have to be. You have Mary Magdalene here. What's funny is that whenever I was shuffling for your pile, Mother Mary flipped over, but she didn't fly out. I always take the ones that fly out. But, I mean, that's a coincidence, though. Both biblical references. Both Marys. You could have an ancestor or passed on loved one that is literally named Mary. But I am getting a human ancestor here. I want to move this here. I feel it goes there. They could have been a brave soul and someone that took risks. With the gambler. Either younger or young at heart. You have stag, but then here with hunter, you have antlers as well. You could have a stag or a deer animal spirit guide. Or they could use that animal to as a sign for you. Let's see. Dolphin. So a lot of animals, because, you know, we've got goat, the horns there, and the antlers. I think they communicate with you in your dreams. I'm noticing the night sky behind here. This person is blindfolded, so maybe you don't notice the signs in your waking life, so they resort to trying to communicate with you during your dreams. They could use lilies as a symbol too. If you resonate with being a starseed, I know some of you won't, but for those that do, I do see that with the dolphins here and the mermaids. I mean, you could have a connection to Sirius, and you know, you have the stars back here. Mm-hmm. But I do think that's interesting that you have Mother Mary flip over and then Mary Magdalene come out. Okay. So these are written cards. I made a deck with I put a lot of different types of spirit guides in that deck. So let's see what comes out for you. Angelic realm. So, I mean, that could go with Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. You have like a biblical connection. You don't have to be Christian, but you could be. You could have angels with you. Yeah. Elemental. So that kind of goes, yeah. And it says elemental earth. I have another elemental card, but it says galactic in parentheses because those in the starseed community say that elementals can be not just on Earth but everywhere. So I specified, but specifically Earth elementals are coming out for you, and that could be mermaids, fairies. So if you resonate with that, that could be one of your guides. And it makes sense. I mean, yeah. And Earth Soul. So this is probably the ancestor that I was picking up on. Yeah. So you have an ancestor or someone you knew, a loved one that has passed on that is with you. A younger energy that was very brave. This person's walking a tightrope, blindfolded. And then elementals. I feel like these go together. And then angels. Let's see what these say. See if there's any messages in here for you. Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So you could be a teacher. There are different types of teachers. Spiritual teachers. You could be the wise person in your family, you know, that people come to in your friend group. Don't worry, be happy. What does this say? Track down your fears and desires. Trust and thrive. Willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. Wow. Don't doubt yourself. You know more than you probably realize here. As the teacher. The Page of Swords can be like a spy, sort of. And I get guardian angel vibes from that too. But yeah, Earth Soul, Elemental, and Angels. Well, that is all I have for you, Pile 1. Let's move along to Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. And I do hope to see you back. Hey, for those of you who chose the Pegasus, let's go ahead and dive right in, as mermaids do. Okay. You could have a counterpart on the other side. They may not have incarnated with you in this lifetime, or you could have lost your counterpart in this lifetime, and they are with you. That's for some of you. For the rest of you, I feel like this is your higher self. You are your own God a lot of times. Let's see. Let me do this one next. God. Well, could you be a little bit more specific? Yeah. I don't know what accent that was. Yeah, but your God is a God. So there you go. You're welcome. I'm here all day. Let's see. Hilarion. Holy Amethyst. What's sticking out to me is amethyst and emerald crystals. You could work very well with crystals. You could resonate as being a crystal child. Okay, let's see. What else? Skyfather. Star Ancestor and Night. Okay. So, where to begin? If you resonate with being a starseed, that would be referencing this. Skyfather. I'm getting source energy here. God. But I'm noticing the wings. Well, it's a bird, but I'm for some reason just noticing the wings here. Let's see. And speaking of wings, cheer up. Yeah, looks like peacock wings there. Feathers. And there's wings here. And there's a owl in here. So a lot of wings showing up for you. With Night, Skyfather, and all the wings, and like the sword, I'm getting Archangel Michael for some of you. Let's take a look at the written cards here. So I made this deck, and there's a lot of different types in here. So let's just see what comes up. Isis. Archangel. Let's just stick that right there. And Draco. Okay, so Draco is a like a starseed origin. If you resonate with that. Also Isis. Some attribute starseeds to Isis, specifically serious. But she's an Egyptian goddess, and you have right here pyramids, Egyptian pyramids. You could have a past life in Egypt, or one of your gods could be from your past life in Egypt that you knew, possibly a counterpart. The emerald here, like the emerald tablets of Thoth or Thoth, I'm not sure, whichever one. That's an Egyptian god. So you've got Isis, Thoth, the pyramids here. Yeah, definite Egypt connection. And starseed connection if you resonate there. And like Archangel, and then I said Michael. So, yeah. So I think your higher self, for some of you, for others, this is a counterpart. Isis was a counterpart to Osiris, right? So, it's either referring to your higher self for some of you, or it's referring to a counterpart for others of you that is a god. And then the starseed and Archangel Michael. Oh, and the Pegasus here has wings. We mentioned wings everywhere. I think with like the lightning, thunder, and lightning, I think, is that Zeus that is associated with that? And then Pegasus, so there's like, is it Greek? Could be a connection there to Greece. And Zeus is Jupiter energy. I think Jupiter is Roman and Zeus is Greek, and they're the same thing. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile 2. Let's move along to pile 3. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Really appreciate it, and really hope to see you back. Hey, pile 3, for those of you who chose the little girl, the child here, let's go ahead and dive in. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. So this could be somebody from your past life or somebody from your childhood. Yeah. Okay. I think you got the most cards here. I want to put these here. So I mentioned childhood. It could literally be a child. There's a little girl here. So okay. Then we have mother. So it could be, for some of you, it could be your mother. If not, it could be a motherly figure or a grandmother, great-grandmother, someone who you know was very motherly to you in your childhood or past life. We got Krishna here. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Speaking of spirit guides, it says spiritual guidance. Shaman. So you could have Native American ancestry, maybe India. With she-wolf, that reminds me of like shapeshifters in Native American folklore. So yeah, could have Native American ancestry. And a shaman, that would be a very wise soul that is with you. And you have Krishna. Two big energies. Let's see. I wrote my own little spirit guide things in a deck, and you got 4, which again is the most that anyone got. You got the most tarot, most of these, and then you have the most of the written ones. So let's see. Okay, so like I said, there's a plethora of different types of spirit guides that are in this deck. So humor me. Mermaids, Lyran, Elemental, Galactic, Fae. So you have 2 elementals here, mermaids and fairies, if you resonate with that as gods. And then you have elementals can be on Earth, or they can be anywhere. So I have 2 different types in the deck: elementals with Earth in parentheses and elementals with galactic in parentheses. So you specifically got galactic. And then with Lyran, I mean, if you resonate with being a starseed, that's showing up here. And I know this is a canine, wolf, but in Lyra, most people associate the Lyrans as feline beings, feline humanoids, but still it's an animal humanoid, just like this. And all elementals, really, if you think about it, mermaids are aquatic, like fish. Fae have wings, so elementals and animals kind of go hand in hand, I feel. So yeah. Okay. Okay, so that is not it. Hold on. For some of you, this may not resonate with everyone. If not, don't worry about it. It's for somebody else, okay? But this is a child. This is your child for some of you. If you lost a child or miscarried, then your child is with you. And you have mother here. And then you have this little girl. And your charm was little girl, right? So, wow. I mean, this could have been a child in a past life. But for some of you, some of you did lose a child in this life. And they're with you. but they're okay. I mean, I really feel that. They're happy. And they're showing up for you. They want you to know that. Preparing for new life. So that's what sticks out to me, that last line here, preparing for new life. And then that's what this is. I mean, this can represent pregnancy and I think I strongly feel that if it resonates for you that you did have a miscarriage, that your child's going to return, as in reincarnation, preparing for new life. And then the Ace of Cups. Wow. And a lot of people say, the Six of Cups can represent a gift from the universe, and that's what this is too. Yeah. Preparing for new life. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. Trust in higher forces. Something's about to change for you. And there's a lot of talk of unconditional love. You're loved unconditionally, and this says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. So if this isn't a mother, and you're the mother, you're going to see your kid again. And they're fine. They're with you now, but I think they're coming back for some of you. Take time for relaxation and adventure is what that one says. And releasing what is potentially destructive. Yeah, it's telling you not to worry. Don't worry. Well, that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 3. I will go ahead and move on to pile 4. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope to see you again, and I really hope this resonated for you. Yeah. Thank you so much, and let's go ahead and move on to pile 4. Hey everyone who chose pile 4, the turtle. That was an intense pile we just had. So bear with me here. Let's go ahead and dive in. Strength. Winter. So 2 animals showing up right off the bat. So you have some animal spirit guides showing up here. Sage. So you have a very wise, I feel, ancestor for you. Yeah. Feel for you that you have an ancestor. A very wise one at that. You could possibly be Native American. feel like another pile got that, but okay, faith, artist, and epiphany. Oh, turtles go with Native Americans. There's something with the, I think turtles are very important to them. I think, what is it called? The different sections on their back represent something. Can't believe I'm forgetting this. I do have Native American ancestry, so I feel really bad for not knowing or not remembering. But okay, anyway, moving along. Okay, so let's see what this is. Humanity and benevolence. So just with the humanity part, confirming there that there's a human ancestor. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. See the light. Epiphany, seek clarity. See the light, seek clarity. What are you not seeing? Pile 4. It could be that you don't see or notice the signs that your God send you. You may dismiss it, like, oh, just a coincidence, you know, or something like that. Also, what I'm noticing is he has a writing utensil. She has a writing utensil. So, and then artist. So you could literally be an artist, or your ancestor could have been, a painter, lyricist, creative writing, even a channeler, like channel writing, something with the hands here. And then, like, with the strength card, she has her hands around the lion's mouth. So something with hands. You could be a healer. But I feel like all forms of art, whether it's painting, writing, anything like that, music, like strumming the guitar, anything like that is a spiritual gift, I feel. So that could be, if your ancestor was an advanced soul like this, they could have been, they could have had these gifts, and you do too, and they're here, to help you with that. They're here to help you see that. See a lot and see clarity. So these are written cards. I have a really thick deck that I made of different types of spirit guide possibilities. And you have 3 of them. So let's go ahead and see what these are. Orion. So this may not resonate with everybody, but if you resonate with being a starseed, that's what this is referring to. Archangel Metatron. Archangel Barachiel. I hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, you got 2, you have 2 archangels showing up. And then the wings here. And this is a peacock, right? And then peacock, look, he's got, his pen is a peacock feather. So peacocks could be like a spirit animal for you. Let's see if I get anything else. Experiencing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses. Inspiring others to see life symbolically. just beyond the five senses. Symbolically. Yeah, symbols. They send you messages through symbols. Inspiring others. Just beyond the five senses, see the light and see clarity. Are you awakening? Yeah, you're going through an enlightenment. If you haven't already, or even if you have, even if you are spiritually awakened, you could be becoming more enlightened. Epiphany, see the light. Inspiring others to see the light, seek clarity. What is this about seeing? Are you a seer? Like, do you see like a truth seer, you know? They could have been, the sage, yeah. I mean, this is probably like an ancestral gifts that are passed down that they're helping you with. I know it's not that type of reading, but that's what I'm seeing, you know? So like I said, we have animals here, and you had a couple archangels. I mean, the deck is very thick, and it's not full of archangels. So, and you had 2 show up out of 3. So that's significant there. But you're meant to create. You're probably a seer, but there could be something that you aren't quite seeing yet, you know? Something that is yet to be seen. An epiphany is coming, is what I feel. Anyway, thank you, pile 4. Let's go ahead and move to pile 5. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you back here. Hey everyone, for those of you who chose the key, pile 5, let's go ahead and dive in. You have the Hanged Man, getting a ancestor passed on loved one with that one. Let's see. Advocate. Someone who wasn't afraid to stand up for others. The Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. You could resonate with being a starseed. If not, that's okay. Let's see. Snake. Fire Guardian. So, let's see. It could be a connection to, we already have a couple animals here. Heart Guardian, there's more wings here. And more guardian energy. Psychic insight. And then you have Odin. And he has wings literally on his head. So Odin is a Norse god. Let's see. Thor's dad, I think. So if you know Thor, this is his dad, and if that helps anybody. But, so that's like, Norse, like Scandinavia, which is Sweden, Norway, Denmark, maybe even Viking, which would include Iceland. Okay, and enlightenment. So, noticing the plaid here, so maybe Ireland, Scotland. And like a lot of wings here. Okay, so you have the hangman and enlightenment. The hangman represents enlightenment. And you see, you know, this crown chakra situation going on around his head here, and that's what's going on here. So you could be going through an enlightenment, or already have. I don't feel this is your God. This is you. You have advocate, and then you have two things of being a guardian. So this is taking a turn. This is turning into more about you. So you have a serious soul mission here where you're going to be helping a lot of people. You are or soon will be an enlightened soul, and you're going to advocate and protect a lot of people. Like, help those in need, help the underdog, you know, help those who can't help themselves. I get that a lot with you. And your ancestor, or, you know, your gods in general, they could have been like that, and they are here to help you with that. Advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. Wait. Love yourself and be loved. So a lot of heart energy here. Fire guardian, ignite your passions. With all the wings and the fire and the snake, I'm getting dragon energy. If that resonates for some of you. Like intervention, advocate, guardian. Yeah, I feel like they are protectors of you and will intervene before anything, you know, they won't let anything happen to you. Your guardians. They are you are very well protected because you have a very serious mission where you are going to be protecting others. They are protecting you so you can protect others. That's kind of what I feel. I made my own deck and wrote several types of spirit guides. So let's see what you have. Ancestors. Okay. I feel like that goes over here. Because I mentioned over here. Felt like that was an ancestor. And that your ancestor could be Scandinavian, maybe even a Viking, Ireland, Scotland, Asian, even Native American. It's a general reading, so take what resonates. But they were kind of a badass, I feel like, and so are you, so they're kind of no nonsense, you know, when it comes to protecting you. Okay. Guardian angel, well, you don't say. A lot of wing energy. And guardian angel, yeah, you're guarded. You don't need to worry about anything. Let's see. Archangel Gabriel, another angel. So you have a divine mission. It's very important. Every life is important, and everybody has a purpose, but I'm just saying, okay, just hear me out. I think that you are going to help a lot of people. Okay, so I think because of that, you are very heavily protected. had a pile similar to this in my last pick a card. I feel like if you were to view that pick a card, you would probably end up with that pile. Yeah. That's amazing. So that is what I have for you, pile 5. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you for my next pick a card. You take care. And I forgot to mention, where's the key? The key. You are the key. I just felt like saying that. You are the key.